load them up, and go to the aqua.
We just keep it really chilled.
Oh, poor baby. It's gonna be a disaster. He's gonna break your machine. Good morning, guys. This is Valeriya and this is True Horses. We have arrived to the stable and today we're going to take two of our young horses to the aqua trainer. We are very excited about that because they've never gone to one yet, and we are taking our Gustav, who's 5-year-old, Ahaya, that's a 3-year-old, and I think it's gonna be fun and interesting. And you know, it's a nice day so far, so hopefully it stays the same. Let's go and get them ready, load them up, and go to the aqua. So this is Gustav, he's 5-year-old, and this is baby Ohio, who is only 3, and this is his first time going on the lorry after he came from Holland half a year ago. And also you can see our dogs, and Gustav is also traveling for the first time since Germany, since he came to us in June, and it's actually quite nice for both of them to do this little journey together. The roads in England, as you know, are super narrow. It's a bit tricky, but it's okay. Hi, brah! Oh, poor baby, super stressed. So we've arrived. Gustav is super calm, as he usually is actually, because he's quite smart, so he's just curious, looking around. But Ohio in the truck is having a bit of fun, so we're gonna put this one in and go check on Ohio. Hi, how are you? This is Rachel, and she manages the equine rebalance clinic in Wellington, where we are now, and I am filling in all the information about Gustav, his name, age, sire. This is Leah. Of course, she's giving him a lot of treats while we're getting ready. Of course, we're not gonna do a full half hour, right, today?
No, not at all. No, so you do 12 minutes.
Okay,
and we see how he gets on, and the water just goes to the hoof. And then what we do is every session we build it up gradually. So optimally, it will go up to the carpal.
Okay,
but that's subject to his movement because he has to move correctly in the water. So if he's not moving correctly in the water, we'll drop it down, or we may move it in a different way or change the speed. So it's all tailored to him and his movement. You just follow Leah. Leah will go ahead of you.
Yeah.
We're going to walk him through the treadmill.
Yeah.
Just pretend like it's really relaxed,
yeah,
and then we'll stop at the end. Leah'll give some treats, and then we'll walk around again a couple of times.
Okay, cool.
So we'll just do it 2 or 3 times, and we'll direct you the whole way. Just keep him nice and relaxed.
Yeah.
All right. Boy.
Hi, brah.
And then we're going to go out around the whole building and do that twice more, just so he's 100% comfortable. Okay. So
now that we've been through twice, Gustav can stay there alone. I have to go on the side, mount the bridge, and he is closed from front and back. Lots of treats, of course, quite exciting. He is doing quite well, to be honest. A lot of horses go crazy, so they put on the machine. He needs to understand that he has to move his legs, and he gets a hang of it. Yay!
So it's a really amazing piece of equipment. It just has to be used in the right way.
Yeah.
That's why we build the water up gradually.
Yeah, of course.
We don't cause any injuries. And then we tailor it to the horse, so every horse is different. So
do you undergo some kind of like learning when you buy the machine?
Indeed, yeah. We got trained by an FDI hydrotherapist.
Okay. Bro, such a good boy. Come.
You're looking at the television. When we open the door, he's not allowed to barge out. He has to go out nicely.
He's not allowed to
barge out. He has to go out nicely. And then once he's out, we'll open this door. Okay. And we'll just watch his hip on the side. Okay. But nice and gently watch him out.
And now we need to wash their feet and disinfect it because a lot of horses go into that machine every day and we don't want any infections. And here comes Ohio.
Come on, good boy. What a super good boy. Okay, you sneak out there, Valeriya, up onto the bridge. Good boy. Okay, so he has the treats to keep him happy while all the doors are closing. Good boy. Good boy.
Are they clipping?
They're only grass treats, so you hold them there for a minute. Let me get my...
No.
So I'm just going to put this, as I said, just a balance rope on him for his first session. Okay, you put the treats down by your thing, and then you can just swap yours over. All right, good boy. Okay, and then exactly the same thing. We're going to aim to keep his shoulders here through this at this slope, because then that gives him enough room to stretch. Okay, and we have a contact, but nice and soft. So we do little half halts if we need to. Okay, all right.
Yep.
Good boy, walking. Good boy.
Bro.
Who's a clever boy? Who's a clever boy? All right, and because it's his first session, we get them walking out nice and forward, get them into a rhythm. So once they're not walking out nice and forward, they can't think too much. Yeah. So they just walk nice. Good boy. So even more forward there, we're gonna get him. He's got a big old stride, hasn't he?
Yeah, he has huge walk.
Much bigger stride.
Yeah.
Good boy.
For about 2 minutes, we don't put in the water, right?
No, exactly. So we just let him balance himself. We just get used to the rhythm, get used to the noises. And again, we try and don't keep your rope too tight because he needs to be able to move his head. Okay, so that's really normal. So they normally poo. Yeah. And we don't have a nappy on them. Some centres have a nappy that wraps around them. But because it can be quite heavy, the poo, it can pull on their shoulders. And this way their whole body can move freely. Yeah. So it's really important for us that, we don't have any cross ties here. Yeah. The horse, good boy, the horse can move absolutely freely because the more they move, the more they learn to balance themselves. Yeah. Good boy. All right. So again, just nice and relaxed, keep him nice and forward. He's a very chill boy. Good boy.
Oi, bro.
Good boy. And especially with him, because he's a young horse, Valeriya, and he's got such big movement.
Indeed, Ohio is quite a big mover. Although he's just 3-year-old, you can see that he has quite a large stride in all of the gaits, and what's important here is just to feel that he is always balancing himself.
You must be really proud of him, considering how he came off the lorry. So
he was so bad in the lorry.
Yeah.
So I thought it's gonna be a disaster. He's gonna break your machine.
So good boy. He just nice gentle movements, good boy. So we just keep it really chilled. Yeah. Really relaxed, breathing. We've seen so many horses from Teddy the Shetland to Olympic dressage horses on here. So we just keep it really, really relaxed. Good boy.
And what would you say are the main benefits of the treatment?
So in improving the gait, so improving their stride. So it lengthens the stride and it also regularizes the stride. So they have to work evenly. Yeah. And it also gets them moving more forward. It really opens them up. Okay. If I could equate it to a machine in the gym, good boy, I would say it's like a cross trainer, one of those where you have to use your whole body. So on a cross trainer, good boy, on a cross trainer you can't use one leg harder than the other. You have to use your arms and your legs in rhythm, and it really works your core. So it gets them swinging through the rib cage. Okay. And also with the water, it just makes them more aware of their legs and makes them lift and flex their hocks.
So we wouldn't say that it's mainly for the hind legs, it's for the full body, right?
Complete full body. Especially you'll see, again, like some horses can be quite tense in their neck and their head carriage. Yeah. And it really helps open up the shoulders and the back. The fact that he can really stretch his neck and work forward is brilliant.
I'm very happily surprised by him.
Yeah, and he's really relaxed. He's licking and chewing. He's got a low head carriage.
He's just got such a big stride. So
Yeah.
for him, you can see sometimes he goes faster, sometimes he goes slower. So he just really needs to get used to working at a pace. And obviously, as the water gets higher, it gets harder because they have to lift their legs higher. So on that case, we'll slow it down.
And do you speed it up at some point, or no? This is the speed that they go at.
No, so basically we want him to be able to maintain a rhythm, because that's the whole point. He can't go fast and slow. He needs to make a rhythm. And ideally we just keep it here. So it's like, I would say, like a power walk.
Yeah.
That, you know, that he's really moving forward. And obviously we tailor it to each horse. So his speed wouldn't be the same speed as the horse before. Yeah. Good boy. And also we can adjust it. So we can make it, you know, at the end of the session, if he's getting tired, we can slow it down a bit. You know, if he's a bit fresh, we might walk him out a bit forward at the start. So it's all tailored. It's all in the eye of the therapist, and that's where the skill comes in. Good boy. So with him as a young horse, we wouldn't take the water up as high as a normal horse, because he's still growing and he's still getting used to his balance. So with him, we'll probably only ever take the water above fetlock for the moment, and we'll build it up gradually. But he doesn't need to have deep water because he's only a baby. He just needs to use his pelvis correctly, use his shoulders correctly. So again, you always have to be mindful of health and safety. So if he was really upset, we wouldn't have even put the water in, you know, we would have just walked him through. So we just take everything really, really gradually. Good boy.
You're so good.
Good boy.
Time to go home. Super happy with both of them. They behave really well, especially Ohio and Gustav too. But with Gustav, I didn't have any doubts. And yeah, home, cuddles, and lots of treats. So finished with all the treatments for the day. Horses are super tired, and they're gonna have a relaxing day in the stables. Maybe go for a little walk in the evening. But thank you, Gustav. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I'm enjoying this. I hope it was beneficial for you, because I think Rachel shared a lot of interesting things about water treadmill, and if you have one around you, make sure to make an appointment and go and try it out with your horse, and share your experiences in comments below. Please like this video. If you want to see more of our content, you can suggest whatever you would like to see in the next videos. Clearly you can see we have a lot of models to participate here. Everybody's you know, used to a camera these days, so let us know and we'll gladly do it for you. Thank you so much. Bye.